Welcome to TJ Walker Interactive. Here are the top communication stories of the day. In the news, the miners are up, at least some of them, and they're already getting extensive media coverage. More than 39 countries have sent TV crews to Chile to look at the miners coming up one at a time. What's going to happen? Now, you may have followed this here at tjwalker.com. They have received some form of media training. Now, why is that? Well, because these miners have an opportunity for a whole new career. They have been making $12,000 a year. Now with the media attention, the spotlight they're in, some of them will be able to make $12,000 an hour on the speaking circuit. So who's going to win, who's going to lose? Presumably out of the 30-some miners, many of them, most of them don't want to be public figures, don't want to be on talk shows, on TV shows, giving speeches. But presumably some of them would say, hey, a lot better to stand up, give a speech, and make a lot of money than have to go down on the ground and get dirty and possibly caved in on again. So that's why it's critically important for them to be media trained. I think it's smart, and I think if they play their cards right, come across likable, friendly, sharing, talk about how they organized themselves, how they kept cool, how they kept calm during a crisis, they will be able to put together a speech, a book, a workshop, you name it, and make a lot of money on the lecture circuit, on the publishing circuit, as well as, and maybe primarily, the sponsorship world. Imagine if you made a particular tough work boot or a truck or a pair of jeans and you wanted to stress how durable it is for any situation. Who better to be a spokesperson than one of these miners? So we'll be paying close attention to that. If you want to see some more video commentary on that, look on the site below at tjwalker.com. Also in the news today, former Chinese officials are saying that country has really got to open up to its media. These are, again, not dissidents, not left-wing or right-wing kooks or extremists, but these are people who are former Chinese government officials, are calling out in favor of the Chinese government lifting restrictions against the strong arm of media, of government oppression on the media. Their view, and I happen to concur, China's economy is not going to continue to grow. Its society is not going to evolve if there isn't some form of openness. Now, if I call for that, you call for that, maybe no one listens, but when this many former Chinese officials are calling for it, maybe it will be paid attention to in China. For more information on that story, go to tjwalker.com in the news section. Also in the news, the gunman who went crazy out in California this past summer, more reports coming out on how he was inspired by conservative talk TV, talk radio. Apparently he was a big viewer of Glenn Beck, Rush Limbaugh. Now many are saying that this is the problem with right-wing media. It is fomenting hatred. What do you think? I'd like to hear from you. If you have comments on that, you can talk to us right now live by putting your question in the comment section, or you can type in your comments below on the page here once we're posted at tjwalker.com. Also in the news, big changes at Amazon. They are changing their Kindle format to make it much easier for people to put up short articles, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 word articles, books, whereas previously books typically were 40,000 words or more. This is going to make it a lot easier for consultants, academics, others who had something longer than a magazine article but shorter than a book, and a flexible way of pricing it. I think it's yet another way Amazon is trying to stay ahead of the game when it comes to publishing, always offering something new, something more flexible. And I'd say I'm excited about it too. We already have a lot of our books on Amazon and Kindle, hardback, softback, and Kindle books. This will allow us to get more of our training materials there too. So I'm excited about it. What do you think? Let us know. Post your comments right here. And when we come back, we've got a couple of great guests. I'm TJ Walker. We'll see you in just a moment.